We continue our week-long series now, remembering 9/11 10 years later. Today, we'll hear from two of Sarasota's finest who helped guard the President of the United States on that fateful morning, the morning America came under attack. They're still working for the local sheriff's office and vividly remember those anxious moments. SNN Local News 6's Grant Boxleitner has their story.
We're dealing directly with the Secret Service.
Sarasota County Sheriff's Colonel Steve Burns and Major Kevin Kinney had orders to help keep President Bush and his staff secure during their visit here on 9/11. Burns was in charge of security at Booker Elementary School. The White House press corps first tipped him off that something wasn't right.
And as they all got off, I was standing there with a Secret Service supervisor, and as they all got out of the van, they were all on their cell phones, and they were chattering about a plane having hit the World Trade Centers.
Burns then made his way inside the school, where President Bush was first learning about the attacks.
And as it began to evolve, and we started getting the real information, obviously the President went into another room with some of his advisors, and we made our way down near the office at the school. We started seeing the television broadcast of what was going on.
Kinney is a skilled helicopter pilot. Once Bush left the school, he provided motorcade cover from the air.
So we were grounded for the first portion of it, and we weren't able to provide the motorcade cover from his hotel to the school. And then once the events started to unfold in New York, the Secret Service was requesting our assistance rather rapidly.
The president was heading back to Air Force One, which soon would be the only aircraft in the skies across the nation. Kinney was still in the air when the order came down to ground all aircraft.
With 24 plus years of flying, I'd never heard aircraft being grounded nationally, and it was occurring as I was en route to Sarasota Bradenton Airport. And in fact, the tower declined my entrance into the airspace until such time as I indicated that I was working with the Secret Service.
And Burns' protective mission for the Secret Service did not end with the president.
We had to make arrangements to get the Secretary of Education. We just put him in a patrol car, took him over to Sarasota Airport, and then later on, after an hour or so, I got a call from the Secret Service that they were concerned for his safety.
Two veteran deputies who answered the call to serve and protect on one of the darkest days in our nation's history.
Report back to the Secret Service where large groups of people were gathering, and just provide them information. And
there's the issue is another plane, destined for Emma Booker School, because they knew that the president was going to be there. But it just obviously became part of American history, but certainly a day that nobody will ever forget.
Reporting in Sarasota County, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News 6.
Colonel Steve Burns is the Chief Deputy Second in Command under Sheriff Tom Knight, and Major Kinney is the commander of the Law Enforcement Division. He is still part of the Sheriff's helicopter pilot rotation. Now tonight, we continue our series by heading to the flight school in Venice, where two of the terrorists honed their deadly skills.